Hello everyone, how are you today? I am Putu Rosa Natalia, and here I would like to present my material. It is about cause and effect for third grade of junior high school. But I would like to say sorry because in a file submitted on e-learning, I mistyped the word junior by writing third grade of senior high school, but actually I already used the syllabus of third grade of junior high school. Well, without any further ado, let's start. Here I wrote the title or the topic. It is about cause and effect, and I also wrote down here the example of cause and effect sentence as the sub title of this topic. For the standard competency, it is 3.10, applying text structures and linguistic elements to carry out social functions, taking and asking for causal and inverse relationship according to the text of their views. 4.11, arrange oral and written text to state and inquire about cause and effect relationship, taking into account social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements that are correct and in context. For the learning objectives, the first one is students are expected to be able to apply the linguistics elements, social function about cause and effect in real life. Second, students are expected to be able to arrange their oral and written work related to cause and effect. Well, the first activity here before the teacher step on a main activity is brainstorming. I provided four pictures here. It is about cause and effect. The first picture is about a boy who studied yesterday, and on the next day he got a good score. And here I also wrote down some questions that the teacher can ask to the students. It is related to cause and effect. For the next activity, reading comprehension, it is about fill the table. I provide six tables here, but as the first one already used as the example and it is already filled, so there are only 5 left. In this activity, the students will learn how to determine the cause, the signal word, and the effect of the sentences given here. So they need to comprehend what is the sentence about, because they need to determine which one is the cause, signal word, and the effect of the sentence. Next, on a reading activity 2, it is about concluding the text. I provide two texts here, and the students will be instructed to make their own sentence of cause and effect based on the text provided here. So to be able to write their own sentence, they need to understand and comprehend the text given here. Next, the vocabulary activity 1, it is about fill in the blank. In here, I gave 5 sentences, gap sentences, and students need to choose the signal words suitable for each of the sentences. So they will learn how to use the correct signal word based on the sentence given here, because we know that the signal word of cause and effect are so many. It is not only one signal word, so I want the students to learn how to determine the using of these signal words. For the next activity, it is language features. Activity 1, choose the correct answer. The teacher will instruct the students to choose the correct answer on these gap sentences on the right box here. So I also provide some verb, win, went, adopted, so they will learn uh, how or when to use this verb, because the focus of this material is not only about cause and effect, but also about tenses, about tenses. So I put some exercise for tenses here. The next activity is language features activity 2, choose the signal word. What is the difference of this activity with this activity? On this activity, it is simpler as the students only need to choose or need to determine from 5 signal words. But for the language features 2, they have more choices. It is more complex, and they need to understand or the using of the signal words given here. Next, listening activity. In this activity, the teacher will instruct the students to listen to the audio and watch carefully the caption given here. Why do I choose video with caption? Because I think it is too difficult for the 3rd grade of junior high school, as they need to write down 5 sentences about cause and effect. It is too difficult for them to listen the audio only without any caption on video. So I choose a video with caption in English. Well, it is the video.
To overpopulation are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere, such as water.
So in this video titled Causes and Effects of Climate Change, National Geographic, the duration is 3 minutes, and in this activity, the students are instructed to write down 5 sentences about cause and effect related to the audio played. Next, writing activity 1, write your conversation. In this activity, the students will work with their partner. They are instructed to find a partner and work in pair. They are given 3 topics. The first one is global warming. It is related to the video played before. And the second one about bad habit, and the third one about laziness. For the second and the third topics, I think it's really common topics, and it is really close to their life or their daily activities. So I think it must be easier for them to write down the conversation about cause and effect based on topics given here. And for the speaking activity 1, the teacher will instruct the students to write down their own conversation in pairs. So as they already wrote down their own conversation and they already choose one of the topic here, they have to perform their conversation in front of the class. So if it is possible, they are expected to memorize the conversation and perform it without any notes or without bringing any books in front of the class. But if it is impossible, the teacher can give the students to take maybe their note or small note to make them easier to memorize the conversation. And for this activity, it is also good or fine if the teacher use uh, peer assessment or maybe use speaking rubric assessment. It based on a teacher. And here is the references of my material. Well, everyone, I think that's all about my video. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.